Welcome class. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on G protein coupled receptor. What is a G protein coupled receptor? G protein coupled receptor. G protein coupled receptor is a protein. Actually, G protein coupled receptor is a 7-domain transmembrane receptor. For example, this is membrane of cell, and this is a receptor which cross 7 times to the membrane. This is known as the G protein coupled receptor. Here the specific kind of protein which is known as the G protein combined with this receptor. This receptor has the amino terminal and carboxyl terminal. Carboxyl terminal where the G protein is bind. G protein is has a subunit, alpha subunit, beta subunit and gamma subunit. It has a 3 subunit: alpha subunit, beta subunit and gamma subunit. The alpha and beta subunit bind to the membrane directly, while beta subunit bind to the gamma and alpha subunit. The alpha subunit contain GDP. It contains GDP. When the, for example, this is an inactive form of receptor. Okay, this is an inactive. It is isolated protein in this membrane, inactive. So what happen? For example, this is a membrane, and this is a 7 time cross membrane receptor. It has carboxyl amino terminal. For example, here the signaling molecule is bind. For example, here the signaling molecule is bind, and these G protein get bind to this carboxyl terminal. For example, this is the alpha, beta and gamma. As you know that gamma and alpha bind directly to the membrane. Alpha, beta is not directly bind to the membrane. It contains GDP. After the binding of a signaling molecule to the receptor, the receptor show the conformational change. It show the conformational change, and this trimeric dissociated into the alpha monomer, beta and gamma dimer, and the alpha monomer GTP is replaced by the GTP. Now alpha GTP is formed. As the alpha GTP is formed, it goes to the in general it goes to the adenylyl cyclase. It inhibit or activate adenylyl cyclase depend upon the which kind of alpha protein. Remember, this is a cell and this is a transmembrane domain where the G protein is bind. G protein is a trimer protein which contain alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha and gamma directly attached to the membrane, while beta is attached to the alpha and gamma. Okay, after the conformation, this is inactive form, this is an active form. After the conformational change, GDP convert into the GTP. Now the alpha goes to the adenylyl cyclase, which activate the protein kinase and introduce the gene transcription. In some case, depend upon the which alpha molecule is present, which alpha protein is present. This protein has a molecular weight near about 950 kilodalton, in which the alpha protein has a molecular weight near about 40 to 45 kilodalton. It contains near about 450 to 500 amino acids, alpha. Okay. Now, if the alpha G protein is further categorized on the base of their alpha subunit, it categorized into alpha stimulant, ये alpha OLF, alpha inhibitor for I, alpha 11 or Q, alpha 12 or 30. Now alpha 12 or 30, alpha 12 and 30 right here. First is a alpha unit stimulant or OLF, then alpha inhibitor, then alpha 11 or Q, then alpha 12 or 30. Now what happen if G protein couple receptor contain this alpha subunit? For example, this is the alpha subunit which is further categorized into the 4 different form. If it contain stimulatant alpha as it activate adeninocyclase. Okay. If it is contain alpha OLF, it is also activate adenyl cyclase. Now, if it contain alpha inhibitor, it inhibit adenylase cyclase. If it contain alpha gustidian, you know the alpha gustidian, it increase the production, it induce cyclic GMP phosphodiesterase. If it contain alpha 0, this subunit beta and gamma in such condition activate potassium channel. In this case, if here the alpha subunit is G alpha 0, then this beta subunit and gamma subunit activate potassium channel. Now what happen if this gamma subunit is transduction, it activate phosphodiesterase enzyme. If there is this is a type, there is so much type, this is a type of alpha I and this is a type of alpha S and alpha OLF. Now in case of alpha 11 oblique Q, both this case it activate phospholipase C beta. It activate phospholipase C beta. So what happen inside the 12 and 30? In case of 12 and 30, it's activate nucleotide binding factor, rho nucleotide binding factor. Depend upon the which kind of subunit present, they perform the several activity. The G protein couple receptor. G protein couple receptor is the membrane bounded receptor near some lipophilic and proteolytic hormone, means a protein nature hormone, some lipid nature hormone usually bind to this receptor. This is known as G protein couple receptor. And these adenyl cyclase present in the membrane little far. For example, here the adenyl cyclase is present. The alpha subunit which convert GTP goes to the here and convert AMP to cyclic AMP. As the cyclic AMP is formed, these GTP convert into the alpha GDP, and again it bind to this receptor. This is very basic lecture about the G protein couple receptor. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you.